Hi, my name is Ashlynn Monroe, and today I'm going to be reading from you from my book, Moonlight's Peril. I write romance and erotic romance. This is a mainstream paranormal romance. This is the first book in my Moonlight series. I love these characters. I hope you like them too. I'm going to read the blurb for you to give you an idea of what the book's about. Bianca Archer watched her 13-year-old daughter leave on a camping trip to reconnect with an absentee father. Bianca's life stops when his body is found and her daughter is missing. She's sure the local off-the-grid commune took her child. Law Foster has a pact to protect. Helping nosy Bianca jeopardizes his duty. Bianca isn't part of his world, and that makes her a very dangerous woman to want. When she witnesses Law's shift, he has a choice to make: bite her or trust her. And in my werewolf mythology, you have to have a werewolf ancestor, a relative of some kind, in the family tree if you're bidden to turn into a werewolf. If you're bitten and you don't have any werewolf DNA, you die. So a bite is a very life-changing event. There's no cure. And it's a really fun series. It's been fun to come up with something different in the werewolf shifter kind of genre. And I'm going to read from you an excerpt from the book. In this portion, it's Bianca confronting Law about her child. So it's really fun, and I'm going to go ahead and read it. Give me my daughter back, Mr. Foster. I wish I had her. I'd love to give her back and be rid of you, but we both know I'm not the one who took her. He regarded her with an unwavering and intense demand. I know you're hurting, he said in a softer tone. I wish I could help you, but she's never coming home. Bianca gasped. You sound so sure of that. I know someone in your commune knows where she is. You're protecting Lucas's killer and a kidnapper. Please, just give her back and I'll make sure they never trace her recovery to you or any of your people. I swear we'll keep quiet. Bianca's hands balled into fists. Hate rose up and suffocated her. He was the gatekeeper of her pain, and she just needed to find a way past his wall of lies and secrets. God damn you, tell me, she wailed. The left corner of his mouth turned down, and he shook his head slightly. Regret passed over his features. His subtle sympathy devastated her. She couldn't face being mistaken. She directed too much energy in his direction to be wrong. The wind rustled, the leaves overhead. The magnitude of her isolation hit her. No one would hear her scream if he attacked. This is how I die. Oh, Lord, watch over me, over her. Please. Her mind screamed the prayer with a desperation she'd never experienced before. There was nothing behind her but a long drop. You're a good mother, Law said, and a brave woman. I wish I could help you, but she's not here. If you keep looking, you might find things you aren't able to handle. You're young. You could have more children. How old are you, 30? She gasped with horror over his insensitivity. I'm 35, not that it's any of your business. I could have 100 children, but none of them could take Jess's place. So fuck you. Foster shrugged, which only served to make her angrier. Go on with your life before you lose it. Is that a threat? She demanded, standing up. If I wanted you dead, you'd have been dead a long time ago. I don't want to see you hurt. There's nothing for you at the end of the search but pain. Missing children's stories seldom have a happy ending. You sound confident of that, Bianca spat the words out as if each syllable was an accusation. If she's dead, just tell me where I can find her body. Please, if you know anything, tell me. I can't live the rest of my life with this uncertainty. I won't. I swear I won't lead the police to you or your people. There are others that live in these woods. There are things about this town you can't imagine. He moved closer. She backed up and heard rocks skittering over the edge. The compassion in his oddly beautiful eyes made her ache. Are those eyes the last thing I'll see when he pushes me over the edge? She threw away caution as the reality of Chess's dwindling time flooded her mind. She took a step closer to him, but braced herself for any attack. I've lived in this area my whole life. I know everything there is to know about this town. You can't scare me. More threats won't stop me. Why don't you just tell me what you know? Bianca grabbed her pack and returned to the state side of the fence. Anger gave her foolish courage, and she came to stand toe-to-toe with Law. She was of average height, but he towered over her. Where is my daughter? Go home. Give up. Live your life. There's no life for me without my child. She's all I have. Something rustled in the brush. To Bianca's left, the intensity of the argument had her on edge, but she turned to the noise. She squinted, as if that would help her see better in the dim wood, and tried to peer into the greenery. The sound originated from an area so overgrown no sun reached the ground. Two yellow eyes gazed out at Bianca from the darkness, glowing. She couldn't stop her gasp as she took a step away from Foster. A soft growl rumbled out of the shadows, and the brushes shook. Law grabbed her hand, tugging. She scowled, unable to comprehend his action in her jumble of wild emotions. "Damn it, run!" Foster demanded as he yanked so hard she almost lost her footing. She dropped her heavy pack, and he didn't give her time to grab it as he ran. She helplessly jogged behind him. Maybe this is another nightmare. I've had too much coffee and too little sleep. But his firm grip was solid. The warmth of Law's hand felt insanely safe. Terror kept her moving. Bianca turned to look behind her. Oomph! The sound exhaled from her as she crashed into Law's back. It took her a moment to feel the tension of his body. Cautious, she peeked around and saw a creature blocking their path. It was too big to be a wolf and very shaggy. It smelled as if it rolled around in garbage. Yellow eyes glared at her. Law had pulled her down a forking trail, and she realized she had no idea where the path back to her car was. "What is that?" Bianca whispered. Law didn't respond, but yanked her into the trees and off the trail. They kept running, and she struggled to keep up with him. So that's where I'm going to leave off. And if you want to find out what happens next, you can buy the book. You can go to Amazon.com and search Ashlynn Monroe. I've written over 60 books since 2009. So a lot of them are gone now and, no longer for sale as I've gotten rights back. Some of them have gone back up. Some of them are fresh. So if you wanted to search by most recent books, you're going to find Moonlight's Peril as the second most recent. And you can pre-order Moonlight's Gift, which is the follow-up book. So there's going to be at least 3 books in the series. All of them can be read as a standalone, and I hope you'll try Moonlight's Peril. I love it, and I hope you will too. So check me out on social media, and thank you for your time today. Goodbye.